This is the same day as the last recording. Hey guys, my name is SonicKitsune. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Pearl. I trained. I'm actually going to switch Evan out to the front. I trained mostly on Bato. Surprisingly, it wasn't that hard to get him up to level 36. Let's look at those stats that he's got. 71 attack, 70 defense, not bad. 103 special attack, though. That's pretty good. That's really good. 89 special defense, 60 speed. Right. Let's compare it to this guy. This guy does not have very good special attack. This guy does. But I'm leading out with Evan because Stealth Rock. Okay, let's go. Let's fight Fantina. Here we go.
Oh! Finally, you have arrived. Since I came to this country, always I try to learn new things. They hold contests in the city, I say. In film, I will excel. That is why I dress this way. C'est une performance. Also, I study Pokemon very much. I have come to be gym leader. And so it shall be that you challenge me. But I shall win. That is what a gym leader does, none?
And here we are, Fantina, the Ghost-type gym leader. Other Ghost-type bosses we've had, Agatha of the Kanto Elite Four, Morty of the Johto gym leaders, Phoebe of the Hoenn Elite Four, Chantal of the Unova Elite Four, and I think that's it. Yeah, there were no Ghost-type bosses in Gen 6 where they're gonna lean out with Stealth Rock. She has a Drifblim. This isn't Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. We saw its pre-evolution Drifloon. This is Drifblim. Very bulky, hits hard. So, the Stealth Rock actually would have been good for Drifblim, but considering she leads out with it, I couldn't use it to its fullest potential. Very sad. She does not have this Drifblim in Platinum. If you were playing Platinum, well, again, her levels would be a lot lower, in their 20s as opposed to their 30s. But she would not have a Drifblim. Instead, she would have a Duskull, which is a ghost type that you can get starting with Gen 3. It's not a Pokemon that's you can get in this generation. It's only in Platinum, at least during the main adventure. I guess they thought that having a Drifloon for the third gym leader would be just too easy, and having a Drifblim for the third gym leader would just be too hard. I don't know. I really like Drifloon. This is Drifblim. Drifloon is the small one. Everybody knows Rumwick/Happy Crumble, right? Well, appreciate her. You better appreciate her. You're just gonna keep minimizing, aren't you? You don't want to be her tonight. I don't blame you. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I heard that song for the first time on my way to class last week. I heard the Johnny Cash version, and still I'm surprised that Johnny Cash wanted to cover a song from Trent Reznor. But it came out sounding really good. It actually very well fit him. Let's switch to Bato. Because I'm getting nowhere with Evan. I'm out of PP for Ancient Power, and I can't really hit her with Strength. You're just gonna keep minimizing. This is gonna be harder than I thought. I mean, I usually have trouble with her, but then again, I never have my starter fully evolved by the time I get to her. So there's that. You only have 3 uses Ominous Wind left, and they're not gonna do much to Bato. Sorry to say, that was only 9 HP. But you could try and bank on critical hits or your stat busts. But that's probably not going to happen. Also, Drifblim actually has a unique ability. Actually, I don't know if it's unique. I think others might have it. I know Skuntank has it, but Drifblim has an ability called Aftermath. And it makes it so if Drifblim faints to a physical attack, the attacker loses a quarter of their HP. It makes sense. It's actually a pretty nifty ability, if I do say so myself. And I'm just walling this guy. Now do you see why I wanted to evolve Bato into Empoleon? Well, probably can't right now since nothing's happening. Yeah, I wall everything that Drifblim does, attack-wise. I can't exactly wall minimize, I just have to deal with it. And just hope I connect. There we go! There we go. Sorry. Drifblim alone, it's pretty bulky. But no match for me. No match for me. Yeah. Next up, we have Gengar. This would be a Haunter if you were playing Platinum, since it's easier in Platinum. Still don't know why Gengar has Levitate. I know that he gets Shadow Tag when he Mega Evolves, but this is not a game where Gengar can Mega Evolve. Fuse Ray, though. You couldn't see what I was doing, but I was like pulling at my collar, like I was worried. But you surf it up! Surf it up! Surf it up! I got the move that you're gonna let me use when I get your badge. And I almost fainted you. Here's Brine. Yeah, I kept Brine when I taught Bato Surf. Mainly because I wanted more moves that were actually going to be useful. And Bide is not one of those moves. At this point in the game. Pretty much. Okay, now Brine's gonna definitely KO you. Okay, that's Shadow Claw. That's a physical ghost-type move. I think that it has a high critical hit ratio. Either that, or it causes flinching, but I'm pretty sure it's critical hit ratio that affects. So there's that. Gengar, you were no nothing. You were no nothing. Woo! Just rack that up. Just wall everything. And fight this Miss Magius. This is another reason why I wanted to evolve Bato. This is Miss Magius, this is her signature Pokemon, and this is what Milana will become once I get that Dusk Stone that I need.
Oh heavens, what is this? Is this my final Pokemon?
I don't know if that sounds feminine at all, but you know what? I don't care. The reason why I wanted to evolve Bato into a Steel type is because this Miss Magius actually comes equipped with Magical Leaf, and that could spell trouble for Bato as a Prinplup, but as an Empoleon, that nullifies what would normally be a super effective move, so that is why I am a genius in Pokemon Tactics. Alright. Oh, you're right, you have a Citrus Berry. I keep forgetting. No, wait, no, I don't. Did I forget? I don't remember. Did I forget? The irony of it all. But you can't really do much to me. I think you'd be better off using Magical Leaf, while I just wall everything you do. Gonna Metal Claw it, though. Because I don't want it to register for her... I don't want to get it too low for her to register using a potion.
Never give up, never surrender!
I'm really bad with that accent, I'm sorry. But Brine will definitely take out this Miss Magius. Sideway Beam will not. And I won. This is definitely the easiest I've had this battle. Because usually I'm pretty underleveled by the time I get here, but because I don't take advantage of the route that's between Pastoria and here, but here I did. So, Leader Fantina's down.
You are so fantastically strong, I now know what I lost.
Again, don't adjust. I was reading after it disappeared.
I am dumbfounded. So very, very strong. Your Pokemon, so strong. Your power is admirable. I shall honor it with this gym badge.
We got the Relic Badge. Watch it flash up in the corner, as we now have the ability to surf!
That badge will allow you to use the easy move Surf inside the battle. Also, you can make use of this key technical machine. This is what I think.
Anyway, this is Shadow Claw. Saw it in battle.
Very startling move. It's turned critical orphan.
I don't think that anybody can learn this except for maybe Milana, but I'd rather Milana have Shadow Ball because Milana has better special attack. Here's Shadow Claw. Just want to see. Bato can learn it, but I don't want to teach it to Bato. I'm pretty sure I know what Bato's final moveset is going to be. I think it's going to be Ice Beam, Surf, Rock Climb, and... what is it called? It's a Steel-type move. But it would help if I knew what it was. Flash Cannon, that's right. That was probably Flash Cannon. So, my Shadow Claw TM is probably going to go unused. Oh well. I've thought about, in like a Gen 5 or 6 game, getting every TM just so that I have the collection. Because it's harder to do in this game since the TMs disappear once you use them, but in Gen 5 and 6, since you can use them over and over again, you can collect them. What do you have to say? Oh, Josh, you've beaten the gym leader. There seems to be no end to how tough you are getting. At least that's how I see it. You do realize that I say that to everyone, right? Oh, Game Freak, making fun of stuff, and I forgot that Cynthia's here. I'm so glad to see you. You're not very easy to track down. My grandma told me what took place in Celestic Town. Thanks for what you did in the ruins. That Team Galactic. I thought they were just an eccentric bunch of freaks. You probably are right. You know, talking about how they're going to make a new universe and all, and that weird way they dress, too. I thought they were harmless. It appears as if they're a lot more trouble than I thought. I mean, stealing and hoarding Pokemon. That's just plain wrong. By the way, did you find the ruins interesting at all? Oh, I guess. There was a drawing. If you did, you may want to visit the library in Canalave City. There they have some ancient books that you might find interesting. It may also be some help to completion of your Pokedex. Okay, shut up! Don't care about the Pokedex. I only care about the Pokedex in post-game because, yes, how complete your Pokedex is actually affects your ability to do post-game. You don't have to catch every Pokemon, you just have to see every Pokemon. And I know that there's a version mascot that you can't encounter in Pearl and vice versa in Diamond. I'm not going to say what their names are, even though you probably already know them, but you know what? Spoilers. You get that other one by looking at a book, and I think it's Canalave's library, but it could be somewhere else. Also, you don't have to see Manaphy. Manaphy is actually in the regional Pokedex for Sinnoh for some reason, even though it's an event Pokemon. I don't get it either. But I really want a Manaphy I can transfer to my Gen 6 games. I have a Manaphy that's sitting in my White 2 that I can't trade because I don't even know. It's just cruel. But let's fly to Jublife, because that's where we're supposed to go next. I guess Cynthia's talking to you was supposed to indicate where you're supposed to go next. Press the run button for my bike. Whee! Hi, Jublife! Bye, Jublife! Now we finally have the Surf HM. I can go this way! And this is the earliest point where you can catch Glameow in Pearl. And now we can surf. Do we regret being able to surf? Probably. I mean, look at how slow this is. They improved it in Platinum, but still, the damage was already done. Oh well. I know I'm complaining about a lot of things that they improved in Platinum, but I chose to LP Pearl for a reason. And the reason is because I played this game first. And also, I wanted to be more original in playing Platinum. Josh! Long time no see! Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. The professor asked that I upgrade your Pokedex, you see, so I've chosen this spot on a hunch that you'd pass through. Josh, may I have your Pokedex for a moment? Let's see, was I supposed to put in the software here? Ka-chunk, ka-chunk! All done, I've upgraded your Pokedex. I should explain how it's been upgraded, shouldn't I? You can now display images of male and female Pokemon. Okay, I'll leave you to carry on with your project for the professor. May I also ask that you keep an eye on Team Galactic? The professor's concerned about what happened in Jublife City. It's probably nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way now. Okay. Kind of a weird thing that they would upgrade your Pokedex like this, because there aren't even that many Pokemon that have differences in their... that have a difference in their gender stuff. That look different if they're male or they're female. I can think of, like, a couple. I think Venusaur has, like, a smaller flower, or, like, a bud on its top of its flower, if it's female, and doesn't have it if it's male. I don't know. And Pikachu, its tail has an indent in it if it's female, but it doesn't have that if it's male. And they only just made these male and female differences in Gen 4. I'll leave it with Evan. Because... Whoops! Hey, Josh! You're going to challenge the gym leader up past here, hey? Someone should check to see if you're ready for this challenge. That someone is me, with my brand new gym badge! Oh, really now? You think you're qualified because you beat whoever is here? Which I won't really talk about. Oh, you finally evolved your Starly, eh? That's cool. And I finally evolved my Shieldon. Yeah, you may lower that, but the fact of the matter is, that would be depending on my special attack anyway. Why would you use that? Why would you use Aerial Ace? I don't get it. I was quiet there so I could reposition myself. I didn't want there to be too much noise of me moving my computer. Alright, let's Strength to finish you off. I'm gonna guess that you don't really have moves that can take care of a Steel type on that Staravia. Probably should have switched by now, but you know what? You're not that smart. At least not right now. What?! I mean, I know I got my attack lowered by... Okay, that would have been a very That would have been very bad for you if that hit, because, well, wouldn't do much, but you would have fainted. You have 1 HP left. Barry, do you know anything about battling? Do you? You probably should have switched to your Weasel by now, actually. Heracross, eh? I'll keep you out. Heracross is actually pretty good. And I'm just realizing how stupid it was for me to keep Evan out there. I'm gonna switch to Christian. Cockfire used a Heracross in his Pearl Let's Play, and it was awesome. You found it by luck when he was playing the game legit, but he had to cheat to get it when he had to switch to the emulated version, which, you know, it's fair enough, fair enough. Use aerial ace. Well, that's probably smart. This Heracross should be indication enough that Barry actually will get tougher later in the game, because Heracross does not screw around. I mean, if you have flying, then he's no big deal, but other than that, Heracross is a really good Pokemon. You should underestimate it. 642 all around. Who do you got next? Ponyta. Bato's too overleveled, so I don't want to use him. Let's switch back to Evan. Indeed, switch back to Evan. Evan's actually becoming one of my favorite party members. I love using Evan. I love using Bastiodon, let me tell you. I do not regret this decision one bit. And you're never gonna make me say that I regret this decision, because I don't. This was like one of the best choices I made. I love fossil Pokemon in general, but Evan's actually been performing a lot better than I thought he would. I mean, I knew that Bastiodon didn't have great attack capabilities, but man, that doesn't seem to matter for this guy. He's just tearing everything up. He's walling everything, tearing everything up. And I love it. I freaking love it. Even though this guy has 2 quad weaknesses, I don't think that's going to matter later in the game. This guy's going to tear stuff up. And he gets level 32. 32. I'm going to draw Weasel. Switch to Milana. Why not? I actually expected to use Milana in the fight against Fantina, but that didn't have to happen. Pretty much after I had Evan set up Stealth Rocks, all I had to do was switch to Bato, press A to win. Use Aqua Jet, eh? Oh, speaking of which, when Bato evolved, it offered to let me teach him Aqua Jet, but I declined. I don't want Aqua Jet. And you know what? We're actually going to have the opportunity to evolve Jessie very, very soon, which is nice. I will welcome that. It'll be awesome. It involves an optional side quest, but it's important. And back to your grotto, eh? Who would be good for this? Probably Christian.
Yeah. Yeah, send out Christian, eh? You got the Batman. You get Lois Lane. No, that's Superman. If you get, I don't freaking know who Batman's girlfriend is. We've gotten out of tighter spots than this plenty of times before. Yeah, none of them against me. If you'll notice what happens whenever you fight me, it's that you lose. I think actually in Platinum, his starter is fully evolved at this point. Like, if he chose Turtwig, it would be a Torterra. If he chose Piplup, it would be an Empoleon. If he chose Chimchar, it would be Infernape. But, as for this, we're not done yet. Neither me nor my Pokemon have given up. But, in Diamond and Pearl, I don't think that they can be fully evolved just in their second forms. But next time, I think we'll see a Torterra. I don't think we'll be fighting Barry again for quite some time, but still, next time we fight him, he's gonna have a Torterra, which is gonna be awesome. What just happened? You're telling me I lost? Pretty much. Yeah, you're just a bit better than me, as usual. But listen up. Let me tell you who's going to take on the Pokemon League and become the champion. You guessed right, it's going to be me! Anyways, you should be able to take the gym leader here. Hurry up and go make the challenge. I could do that, but I just fought a gym leader. You know what I want to do? Well, you can actually take this boat to a place where you can do an optional side quest, which this video is going to be pretty long if I do that, so I'm not going to do that now. What I am going to do is see if I can find a way to get that item that we just saw in the bottom corner.
think there's probably some surfable water somewhere around here. Right?
Nah.
Oh wait, that dock.
Nah. What's up, Doc?
You cannot get past there. That's brilliant. Right, it's like that one spot in, Oh no, I don't even remember what the name of the city is, so I'm not even gonna bring it up. Surf on Bato out to get that item. I just love flaunting the fact that I got the relic badge. It's awesome. We got U-turn. You know, I might teach that. Oh wait, you probably say what U-turn does. It's a pretty powerful bug type move, physical. It's about on par with. Okay, I'm spitting there a bit. That's unimportant right now. It does damage that's on par with Shadow Ball, I think. Does it have 80? Okay, and when you attack, you withdraw your Pokeball. So you switch to another party member when you do that. It's actually a pretty good move. So I think I might teach that to Christian to tide myself over before getting X-Scissor. I mentioned it earlier in this episode, I'm pretty sure, but that's going to do it for now. We have 90 slots in the Pokédex filled. I'm actually surprised that we've seen that many Pokemon, or that I've seen that many, because I saw a Chatot. You want to know what a Chatot looks like? If you want to know what a Chatot looks like, you probably already do, so I'm not going to waste your time. You can just look it up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. This has been SickBOT1. That was out of order. And I'm going to stand in the place where I am and look weird. Think about the thing on my head. It's a stupid hat. Looks like I'm from France, but I'm really not. I am from Sinnoh. Fantina is hot. No.